Casey over there. What was it like? I mean, your defense has been growing, playing well. How does it feel as a unit to complete a game like this, hold a team, 14 points, might have been less? How did the defense feel overall?
Good. It's a great team effort. Of course, there's things that always clean up, and we're going to take that in next week, make the adjustments, and come out stronger next week. It's always about improving.
Very good. And you generated a safety today. What was it? What was that play like?
It was great. I'm not really sure what happened because the ball I was holding up on punt, so I just heard the crowd and then the safety happened. So.
And it is, again, it's another strong defensive game. How do you feel your defense is growing as a unit? It seems like, we talked to Coach Woody during the week. He seemed very pleased with how the team's growing. He had a good performance. So how does it feel?
It feels great. I mean, I think we're growing a lot. I mean, more off the field too. It's not just on the field. We're all like talking to each other, just being boys. So really the growth off the field is what translates on the field. So.
And you had the interception in the second half. Tell us about that play.
I mean, I was lucky to just be in the right position at the right time. Actually, a great play. Tipped the ball, and I was just lucky to come down with it. So.
Okay, congratulations.
Sure, thank you.
Hey, Casey. You guys had a block punt today, another big special teams play. When you get the offense, defense, and special teams working together, you guys are tough to beat. How important? I mean, you guys seem to come up with some magic every week. So.
We pride ourselves on all three phases of the game. Special teams is just as an important unit as offense and defense. And every single guy plays like they're on the offense and defense. That's how we treat special teams. Everyone's going 100%. It's a total team effort.
Secondary, pass defense in general, you were able to keep the guys in front of you pretty much. Not a lot of big plays for them today, and that's pretty much been the first 3 games. You guys worked on that a lot in the offseason, or why is this happening?
Yes, sir. I think it all falls on everybody playing together. I think the defensive line did a great job putting pressure on the quarterback. And it makes our job 100% easier. So we're lucky enough that we have such a good D-line and the linebackers that are dropping into coverage as well. And it all 11th. All we're doing is our 1-11.
And I want to ask you how fun it is right now to be playing out there. You guys are 3-0. You're in a good spot. At home, you have a pretty strong win. How fun is it to be successful right now?
It's obviously just great to always win, but we pride ourselves on not being complacent. On to the next one. This is great victory for us, but we're on to the next one tomorrow, so just gotta fix the fundamentals stuff.
Casey, look, it was definitely a good win today, 37-14. Was there any point in the game that you felt you guys had it wrapped up?
No, sir. We put our foot on the gas every single game until zeros hit the clock in the fourth quarter. We're always going to play 100%, no matter who's out on the field. We'll never get complacent, and we pride ourselves on that.
Casey, I just want to ask you about the blocked field goal. Elo Mendoza got his hand on the ball, and you were able to grab around 25 yards. Just tell us about how that play set up.
Elo made a great play. I just saw the ball, and it wouldn't have happened without Elo, and honestly, every guy doing their job. So just when the opportunity comes, it's my job and everyone's job to make a play on the ball. So I was lucky enough to get the ball in my hands and try to run.
We'll go to Joe on Zoom.
Hey guys, Joe Iacono, go Black Knights. Congratulations on the win. And it was funny as I was looking at who to talk to on the defense today. It was just a great defensive team effort, I think, across the board. One of the things I noticed is Max actually led the team in tackles with 4. I think a big part of that is because your offense did such a good job keeping you guys off the field. Talk about what it's like to being able to go out there and only have to play 50 plays or so a game.
Oh, it's awesome. It keeps us nice, fresh on the sidelines. The offense keeps doing that. We'll be in a really good spot. So just proud of the guys on offense, proud of the O-line for playing the way they did. And, it just helps the defense a lot.
And going to Casey, it's definitely complimentary football. You look at, especially when you're watching Army, the offense probably gets 90% of the attention in the headlines. But the starting defense now through 3 games has given up 1 touchdown a game. Talk a little bit about the fact that I think a lot of folks were a little concerned about the defense going into the season because there were a lot of fresh faces and new names, and you guys have just really stepped up and really dominated your opponents in all 3 games. Talk a little bit about, I'm sure you guys didn't surprise yourselves, but talk about how the defense has come together as a team.
Yeah, well, so the Coach Woody and the entire defense staff prepares us every week amazingly, and they make they make the games easier for us, and then we just have to go out and execute. And they pride our defense on just doing our 111, and I think we've been doing a really good job about that. But of course, like I said before, there's things to fix all the time. No one plays a perfect game, so we're just going to take that into the next week and just keep rolling.
And last question, Casey, for you. You were playing Apache. They switched you to safety. You look like you're learning the position pretty effectively. You and Max are doing a great job back there. What's the transition been like for you?
So last year I played a little bit of free safety behind Max, playing Apache, but really it's not. I like filling any role that the coaches ask me to. Whatever's going to benefit the team, I'll never fight back on that because that's what this team is. And every single person on the defense, on the team, has that same mentality of just doing their job, no matter where it is on the field.
Ken on Zoom.
Hi, Ken McCall from the record. Andon, can you just talk about what you guys did better against the pass this week that maybe you didn't do the first 2 weeks?
We just kind of like Casey just said, Coach Woody and defense staff does a great job of preparing us. Just fixing like the fundamentals. I think we've tackled a lot better, so we've been focusing a lot on tackling. Just fixing the fundamental things before we move on this game.
Casey, we always talk about the short week. You guys are Army soldiers are in great shape. That's what Coach was saying after the FAU game, battling those conditions. But tell me, I'm sure you've been through this experience before. How tired are you guys? And does it really take to Thursday to feel better for a game?
No, I think it's just all about preparation. I think if you sulk in how tired you are, and honestly, the Army prepares you for that. We've done a lot of hard things outside of football, and we all share the same hardships and experiences when we're here at the academy. I think the academy does a great job to prepare us, and it also translates over to football. So I think a lot of guys don't harp on how tired they are because they just want to fight for the guys to the left and right of them.
And last thing, Casey, just how significant is this 3-0 start and the nature of how you've done it?
It's great, but it's important to not get complacent. I think that's like what we've been harping on all season long. Of course, there's highlights, but there's, like I said before, there's things to fix. So I think if everyone keeps playing team game, it's what we do. So we can just keep this thing going.
Thank you.
Is there anything else on Zoom?